Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Ariel in this incarnation. Today I wanted to leave more like a conversation talking about the astrological sky. I wanted to comment certain things. So we have the Piscean energy on one hand. The Sun is still very close from Saturn. It is only at 1 degree of distance. Mercury is farther away, and tomorrow will undo the conjunction in mathematical degrees. So these transits are linked with restriction, limitation, assuming responsibilities, taking the decisions that we know from the soul that are the correct ones, investing energy and efforts in building something. And on the other hand, we have the Aquarian energy with Mars and Venus in Aquarius, creating these squares with Uranus and this feeling of wanting to experience freedom. A freedom that requires also a labor, because every time that we are talking about squares, we are talking about maybe certain challenges in a lesser or greater extent to unblock a potential. In this case, these challenges could be linked with unexpected situations too. So, as I always say, it is very important to know in which area of our natal chart we have Aquarius and we have Taurus, because that is going to be the areas of our life that are where the movements are happening. But in general ways, this is linked with relationships that it was commented yesterday, and with value, resources, economy too. So with our, it is also linked with our creative capacity to descend the ideas that we are called to do right now. So this thing about experiencing inner freedom as a product of exercising an active connection with ourselves, transcending the external conditionings, is something very important. It is a practice. But also we know that in the experience, the soul, it is called to do certain movements, to leave certain spaces, because they are not fertile anymore for our growth. And this can mean a relationship, a work, or only an internal space. And we know that the things that participate of our individual world are linked with aspects inside of us too. So what I'm trying to say is that these energies that seem to be opposed, actually they are working in perfect synchronicity, because Saturn is helping us in a certain way. The planets are putting this energy available, but Saturn is helping us to focus ourselves, to focus the energy in what is really important, and to build the things that we are going to be thankful in the future. Saturn is not talking about the future. The future is very linked with Uranus, and here there is a connection. But on the other hand, the squares with Uranus are linked with hearing our higher self and descend the discharge from Uranus, and materialize here something completely new in the individual level, and then in the collective level too. Because let's remember that we are here to change the planetary reality. We are the generation that we are doing this ascension. So of course we have to be honest with ourselves, and in order to experience a harmonic humanity, we have to transcend a lot of conditionings. And the only way to do that is in presence. Every time that we are in this present moment of observing ourselves, the ego or the mind is at service of the soul. Every time that we are practicing presence, we are in consciousness. So this sensation of not knowing what is coming in the future, it is in order for us to stay present, because the future, it is always created from the steps that we are giving right now. It is opening through the steps that we are giving. So it is very important. It is very important to stay in the present. And also we have to know that the conjunction between Jupiter and Uranus is going to represent a big acceleration in the processes and in the changes. So this 2024 is coming very, very accelerated. And we are going to start the season of the eclipse season in short. So Well, I just wanted to comment how everything is helping us actually, no matter if we are experiencing this way, to create a reality in which we can feel more free and more connected with ourselves. So I am ending the video here. Thank you everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao ciao.